So the moon continues in Capricorn until early Tuesday morning, and we're going to be heading to a Pisces full moon. Don't be late for work on Monday. The Capricorn energy, it's not going to take any goofing off. And it's going to be in Aquarius midweek, so get ready for last minute change of plans because Aquarius is the unpredictable energy. And with the moon in Aquarius, it will be trining Aquarius's ruler Uranus in the air sign of Gemini. So there's going to be a lot of Aquarian energy, basically. So there might be last minute plan changes, and there may be friends wanting your attention, and there's definitely a lot of unknown energy. Okay, so Mercury moves into its own sign of Virgo on the 25th. It will be there until September 10th, and you're going to be really able to streamline and edit. You're going to really be able to identify what's important. This is like tidying expert energy. So clearing out the nooks and crannies of your life. This can be literally with clearing closets, clearing space, this can be clearing mental energy and emotional space, but you will feel lighter. So there's a good, fresh perspective when Mercury moves into Virgo. Make space for what matters to you. I am very excited about this energy personally. I've been in the process of moving. I finally got storage space for my store, and I've been moving stuff into storage and clearing out my house where it was being stored before. And so as Mercury moves into Virgo, I hope to be really down into the last details of it. So very exciting energy. Thursday, the 27th, Mercury Cazimi. Okay, now Cazimi means that Mercury will be in the heart of the sun. Mercury will be conjunct the sun in Virgo. This is considered the best day of the year to hit your target. So make sure that there is a big star. I'm putting one on my calendar right now for the 27th because you can really great communication going on, getting into the details, you can really score. This is an excellent time for buying and selling, competitions, or gaming. If you're presenting something or launching something, messaging about something, this is like blessed energy. There'll be a quickness and urgency, fluid and expertise, and you will hit your target. So enjoy it. Now we are moving to the full moon. This is going to be a 4-degree full moon. You can see the chart here with the moon at 4 degrees of Pisces. It's together with the North Node. The North Node is all about purpose and what needs to be learned and accomplished. So there's a lot of that energy there with the moon. The sun is over here at 4 degrees Virgo, conjunct the South Node, the past. And it's together with Mercury, okay? So this is lovely energy here. This is very analytical energy over here on this side with the Virgo energy. And then Pisces is the opposite. It's the dreamy, it's the creative, it's the karmic. And this moon will be trining Mars, the planet of action, in the watery sign of Cancer. Okay, so there's a positive action there, positive energy available to help you through the emotions that are coming up. And the Virgo energy can help you sift and sort that out. And what else can I tell you here? So this comes with the eclipse, the lunar eclipse. Now, it's interesting because this is 4 degrees. And if you remember, last month we were talking about Barbalt's, I think that's how you pronounce it, Barbalt's basket. Barbalt's basket was a prediction about how this was going to be a big change in society for the whole planet, really, of these planets that were in all at 4 degrees. It was very historic. And when I looked it up on the internet, it says that this is the significance. It says this specific 4-degree planetary network indicates major societal rebirths systematic shakeups and technological revolutions. Okay, so that was last month. Again, like this isn't stuff we're just going to see that day. This is going to take time to unfold. So we had Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, and Jupiter all at 4 degrees. And now this eclipse is at 4 degrees along with this full moon. And so this can bring in swift, uncompromising course corrections. And it's like being called like a spiritual shedding. It's forcing you to release illusion, mental fog, and old cycles that no longer serve your structural reality. Might feel a little bit like things are falling apart, okay? Because anything that's on iffy ground will collapse. So this could be in a lot of different areas in life. It's really important to get Zen through this. It's like clear away the dead wood. The old wood is being cleared away to make room for new growth. Be honest with yourself and make room for the newness. Allow the old to go so that you can have some beautiful newness come in. Now, I know whenever we talk about change or newness, people get scared, okay? But this is here to help us get some rest. Pisces needs lots of rest. Take some quiet time. Step away from your electronics. Feel your feelings. Comfort yourself. The moon's going to stay in Pisces until it enters Aries on Saturday morning. And really, Sunday's a better day to get things done. So if you can give yourself a break this week, try to just not expect a lot from yourself this week. It might not feel like you're doing a lot, but you're going to be processing a lot. Okay. So this is an intense full moon. Then when the moon moves into Aries, we might have a little bit more get up and go. Now, Aries weekend, so between Sunday morning and Monday, the moon will be in Aries into Monday, the 31st, okay? And actually stays there until early Tuesday morning. So on the 31st, Jupiter is going to be trine Saturn. So Jupiter is in Leo, fire sign, trining, positive aspect, Saturn in the fire sign of Aries. Way back before we knew the modern planets, before we discovered planets with telescopes, Jupiter and Saturn were the slowest moving planets, okay? And they were, in Greek mythology, Jupiter overthrew Saturn and set up the Olympians. So Saturn's considered like the old, and Jupiter's considered the new. So Jupiter in Leo is like now energy. It's really optimistic. It's like, don't give up the faith, stay enthusiastic. But it doesn't always have the know-how, okay? Saturn has history. Saturn has experience. Saturn has respect for time and for people. And it kind of understands like what a child will grow into. Saturn was the god of farming. It's also like considered like Lord of the Zodiac, father of time. So it's very tangible energy. It's like fruit of the earth, gifts of the earth, knowing how to work to produce results. Sometimes it can be a skeptic, okay? So Jupiter has like audacity and confidence and inspiration for the future. Saturn has like the wisdom and the experience and the reality to build its vision. So with this trine, it's like Jupiter is being seen as the hand that gives, and Saturn is seen as the hand that takes, okay? So create results, and your rewards that you create, share it with others. Don't just keep it all for yourself, right? Help others. Give and take. Wow, that was a big month. Wow, that was a lot of information. Here is the chart at the end of the month. This is how we end the month. So we have a stellium in Aries, but by the last couple days of the month, because the moon's hanging out in Aries. So we have 3 planets in Aries. So that's a lot of fire energy. Now we also have, planets are kind of like spreading out more. We have some air, some water, some fire, some earth. So it's nice to see a little bit more balance. We're a little bit lower on water by the end of the month, but we had that full Pisces moon. So I think that's all the water we need right now. So let's pull a couple cards for this last big week and see what you need to know here as we are coming down off this full moon. And remember, we had that really lucky day there on the 27th. I guess I only wanted to pull a certain amount of cards, but I'm getting more here. And that one wants to be there too. Okay, you're getting more cards than I expected. Okay, let's do this. Let me put one more here and one oracle. All right. So 3 of these wanted to come out here from Soul Cats. The first one is the Queen of Wands. So we had the King last week. So we got the Fire Queen there. And then we have the Death card and we have the Justice card. Interesting. So with the Queen of Wands, we've got intensity there, right? We've got passion, we've got intensity. Then we've got the Death card, which is Scorpio energy, and there's change, okay? And we know we were talking about this full moon and this eclipse, this lunar eclipse. There's change coming in. Of course, the Death card's going to come up. But Justice comes in, reminds us that the scales are being balanced, okay? And that Venus, that harmonious energy is there. We've also got the 5 of Cups. So we've got a lot of emotions. So please know this will be a highly emotional week. The 5 of Cups, we got the 5 of Cups twice. We got it from the Black Cats and from the Tinseltown Tarot. So yeah, it's not an easy week. But we have to be brave. We have the Queen of Wands. We have to know things will balance out. Justice card is here to remind us of that. But don't be afraid to look at those emotions, okay? They're coming up for a reason. Just look at them and process them. I always say that, like, when you actually do and you look at it, stop running away from it, you deal with it faster than you think you will. Your oracle is this cute little bunny, and it says mint, and it says hospitality. See what the book says. Meaning all relationships need to be nurtured. Well, you got the Justice card too. And deep friendships are essential to a life of connection and happiness. Mint is an invitation to you to open your heart and your home to friendship. An ancient herb much loved for its aromatic and culinary properties, mint is synonymous with hospitalities in many cultures. One of my favorite Greek myths is that of an old married couple, Bacchus and Philemon, who welcomed 2 strangers into their homes and scrubbed their table with mint leaves so it smells inviting. They generously share all their food and wine with the stranger, only to discover they are gods in disguise. Zeus offers share all their food and wine with the strangers, only to discover they are gods in disguise. Zeus offers the good-hearted couple their heart's desire, and they ask to be allowed to die together, so they are never parted. In this time, their wish is granted. In time, their wish is granted, and they also are turned into trees and their branches entwined. Oh, that's very sweet. Okay, so hospitality. So remember, mint might be something good for you this week. Like, mint really lifts spirits and gets things moving. So if you're feeling emotional this week, maybe you have some mint in the garden. Maybe you add it to your water. Maybe you diffuse some mint essential oils this week. And remember to, even though maybe you've been hurt in the past, remember not to judge every relationship that is going to hurt you again. There are going to be some changes, but you have the braveness, the fire energy here with the Queen of Wands to help you get through this. This too shall pass. Remember, this full moon will be moving on from it quickly, and we'll be moving into the grounded energy that September provides us. So hang in there, get some mint, and make sure that you're not shutting down your heart, that you're still open and, like they took the strangers in, okay?